Michelle Phan launched her first YouTube video back in 2007, determined to make the world more beautiful, one makeup tutorial at a time. Today, she has more than 7 million subscribers, and her 300-plus videos have been viewed 1 billion times. All right. Now she's putting all of that knowledge into print with her first book. It's called Makeup, Your Life Guide to Beauty, Style, and Success Online and Off. Hey, Michelle.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm really shocked to think that, I guess it was about 7 years ago,
yes,
you were in college.
I was.
Just like a million other kids.
Yes.
And somehow you got this idea, and it has exploded into a real business for you, hasn't it?
Absolutely, it has. It has opened so many doors in my life, and I wanted to share this knowledge to the next generation or anyone who's interested in building a business and learning how to navigate the online and offline world.
I mean, you are clearly a businesswoman because you not only have this YouTube channel, but you have your own makeup line. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you have a smartphone phone app?
I do.
How were you able to do all of that as a young girl?
I am just very passionate. You know,
Yeah.
if it's something that you're passionate about, it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like play. And every day I wake up and I look forward to playing and interacting with my followers and also the people, my team that I work very closely
and
with.
quickly, did you study this stuff in school or did you go something completely opposite?
I studied art, but I think when you're an entrepreneur, you're paving the way, and that's something that lives within you. And so I believe there's people who are born entrepreneurs, and that's also something you can learn, and which is what I wrote in my book.
Okay, so this is kind of cool what we did today. We went out into the plaza,
Yeah.
and we found 3 women, and we know it's around Halloween, so we wanted to give them kind of a cool Halloween look. All right, the very first person, let's look at her before picture, is Cecilia. Okay, this is what Cecilia looked like, but you wanted to make her over into Barbie.
Barbie. She wanted to be Barbie.
She did.
She wanted to be the Barbie
Okay, tell
girl.
us about the process.
So the process is very simple. It's really all about the eyes. You want to have perfect, flawless skin, but you want to make the eyes pop. And what I recommend is adding and layering lots of lashes, and on top of that, adding white eyeliner under the waterline. And what this does is that it pops the eyes, and it makes her eyes appear very big, almost doll-like.
Let's look at the before and after split. Okay, so this is Barbie now. She has a wig on, obviously.
Yes.
What else did you do?
Well, what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to add the finishing touch, which I recommend taking a little bit of glitter and adding it right under the eyes, right here.
What do you mean glitter? Oh, that's a glitter.
Yep. Glitter
liner?
gel, glitter liner that you can just add, or just a little bit of glitter. And what this does is that it pops the eyes and it gives her that sparkle.
All right, let's move on down. We have Betsy. Betsy's before picture. Betsy wanted to be, or you wanted Betsy to be, a vampire. Let's take a look at her before shot first. All right, tell us what you wanted to do to her.
For Betsy, she wanted, you know, she's blonde, and I wanted to turn her into something darker and more, you know, very sultry. And so we added like the smoky eyes, and we darkened the lips, and it was very easy to work with because she has stunning eyes.
All right, let's look at her before and after and see how she turned out. And wow, oh my God, almost unrecognizable.
She has completely transformed.
It's the
Better be careful,
eyes.
she might bite your neck.
Yeah, the eyes are what are kind of freaking me out. All right, what kind of final touches do you have for her?
A fun final touch you can do is you can take a little bit of a red lipstick, and with a brush, what you want to do is you just want to paint. Just open your mouth a little and draw.
Get that
this
little
blood right there.
All right, and you need the fangs. They sell them at the drugstore.
Absolutely do.
All right. Okay. Thanks. And our final lady is Heather. And you took a page from the 20s.
I did.
Heather's gorgeous.
I love going back in time, you know, and that's the fun thing about makeup is that you can really revisit and go back in time and relive a moment.
All right. So what did you do differently to Heather?
For Heather, we created the flapper girl look, which is, you know, it's the 20s. It was all about the skinny brows and a very playful Cupid's bow.
Look at her reading your book. A little self-promotion. Okay.
She was reading about digital do's and don'ts and learning how to send funny text messages.
Let's see her split, her before and after. All right. So there's her before.
Voila!
I got to tell you, you don't really recognize the women after.
No,
that's amazing.
They transform.
And final touches?
Final touches. I love taking a lip brush again and sculpting the Cupid's bow. And so what this does is that it creates that very dramatic theatrical look that's perfect, and that was very popular during the Roaring 20s.
Wow, terrific. Michelle, thank you so much.
Of course.
A big thank you to all of our models who came off the plaza and got their Halloween costumes
Beautiful
done
models.
for them. All right, for more, you can head to today.com. You're going to learn all about Michelle's 5-minute morning makeup routine. Remember, in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We'll be back in a moment.